The president has highlighted America First policies, though his team has continued to engage on the international stage on a variety of issues.
Ukrainians are now fighting really the greatest axis of evil that exists right now.
Olena Kozlova-Page recently visited her family in Ukraine as she and other Ukrainian Americans in the Triangle remain worried about the escalation in Russia's offensive.
The attacks have increased over the last few months or so that has been difficult.
She's hoping to see greater progress from Washington in securing a ceasefire.
The hope is that this administration would perhaps reconsider some of its approaches and certainly its rhetoric.
There's lots of ways we can increase our sanctions on the financial sector, and banning SWIFT, to leveraging, declaring Russia as a state sponsor of terror, which triggers a lot more sanctions.
A ceasefire also the administration's goal in the war between Israel and Hamas. At the beginning of his term, a temporary stoppage in hostilities featured the release of 33 living hostages, including Chapel Hill native Keith Siegel.
I was held for 484 days in unimaginable conditions. Every single day felt like it could be my last. President Trump, you are the reason I am home alive.
However, fighting has since resumed, and further efforts to save hostages held by Hamas, including American Eden Alexander, have not come to fruition. A separate focus of Trump's foreign policy, the implementation of tariffs. Trump believes they will spur investment, bring jobs back to the U.S., and lessen the country's dependence on overseas manufacturing, though economists have largely predicted tariffs will lead to price increases.
The vinyl that we use will go up 20%. The scrim and mash banners will go up 25%, GP bays will go up 35%, banner stands will go up 40%, and steel frames will go up 40%.
Hamid Lalani started Mercury Signs in Apex 6 years ago. He supports efforts to onshore production of certain industries, but says it's a years-long process.
The type of aluminum that we use, a lot of it seems to come from Canada and China.
The Trump administration has announced a series of pauses and exemptions as companies work to navigate a fast-changing situation. Lalani giving one example of an impacted deal.
When we gave them the proposal, they said, there's too much uncertainty at this time. Why don't we revisit this issue in 3 months and see what happens?
In Raleigh, I'm Michael Perchik, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.